again, Past Paradise, where we explore your favorite celebrities' dazzling and often turbulent lifestyles. Today, we're discussing Jesse Waters and his lovely wife, Emma DeGiovanni. The two have always been in the spotlight, but new photos of Emma, leaving little to the imagination, have gone viral. Here are the most talked about photographs from red carpet events and personal encounters. Join us as we discover how this power couple continues to fascinate the world, showing that real love can thrive in celebrity. Subscribe and let's begin this sizzling revelation. Greg Gutfeld and Elena Musa. In 2003, while working for Maxim UK, Greg Gutfeld got to know emerging fashionista Elena Musa in the busy London media scene. In 2004, after a hectic 5 months, they tied the knot in a small ceremony in New York. Greg, a comedian and TV personality, and Elena, a stylist and designer, are both accomplished in their own right, yet they also jealously protect their privacy. Their narrative of love is one of shared aspirations and peaceful moments, not ostentatious wedding images. Although there have been speculations regarding kids, the couple has never acknowledged becoming parents in public. Their goal seems to be developing a solid, sustainable relationship, as shown by their sporadic social media homages and Greg's endearing on-air shoutouts. Sean Hannity and Ainsley Earhardt. The Fox News anchors Sean Hannity and Ainsley Earhardt have been dating for a long time. However, the pair swiftly denied their connection when it became public knowledge in 2019. Earhardt said she's keen on having more children, while Hannity claimed he's married to work. When the couple showed up in a helicopter for Pete Hegseth and Jennifer Roche's wedding, it was their first public appearance together. Although Hannity and Earhardt have maintained their distance from one another, the latter had hinted at their friendship, particularly when Hannity made an appearance on Fox and Friends to commemorate Fox News' 25th anniversary. Kat Timpf and Cameron Frisia. Renowned libertarian writer, reporter, and television personality Catherine Timpf is well recognized for her work as a co-host and frequent panelist on Fox News Channel's Gutfeld Presents. Her spouse, former U.S. military officer Cameron Frisia, is a successful banker and investor who left the military to pursue a career in finance. After meeting on the Raya dating app, the couple's relationship developed into an engagement in August 2020, which Kat revealed on the Greg Gutfeld Show. Their 2020 wedding combined military and public tradition, and although they're childless, they live with their devoted dog and cat. Tucker Carlson and Susan Andrews. The most famous aspect of Tucker Carlson's career is presenting Tucker Carlson Tonight, a political talk program on Fox that debuted in 2016 at 8 p.m. on weeknights. His personal life has been as successful as his radio profession. He's been blissfully married to Susan Andrews for over 30 years. The pair, who have been together since childhood, first met at her father's former St. George's School in California. Following the couple's blessings from Andrews' father, they were married in 1991 and have been blessed with 4 children. Andrews would rather avoid the limelight, while Carlson feels at ease. Nora ODonnell and Jeff Tracy. Renowned journalist and CBS Evening News anchor Nora ODonnell, she met Jeff Tracy in the Georgetown University cafeteria line during her first week of classes in 1991. The fact that Jeff is now a well-known chef and restaurateur makes it even more intriguing that food was the topic of their encounter. For the young guy, it was love at first sight, and in 2001 they were married. Their co-authored cookbook, Baby Love, Healthy, Delicious Meals for Your Baby and Toddler, demonstrates how they continue to combine professional accomplishments with family moments. Their family now consists of 3 children, including a pair of twins. Lester Holt and Carol Hagen. A narrative of love told via silent chapters and shared laughter is Lester Holt, the anchor with the voice of polished mahogany, and Carol Hagen, his rock. Their story started in 1980 when a young, aspirational reporter and a flight attendant with eyes full of untold tales happened to cross paths by coincidence. Instead of the flashbulb romance of tabloids, it was a gradual burn, stoked by late-night talks that continued into sunrises and snooped looks at airport terminals. They took the plunge and tied the knot in a ceremony that inaugurated an almost 4 decades-long symphony of love in 1982. Cameron and Stefan, 2 boys, joined the chorus, enhancing the family's exquisite creation. Martha Raddatz and Tom Yelton. Tom Yelton, the clever writer with a love of puns, and Martha Raddatz, the steely journalist with a heart of gold, make an unusual power couple. Their paths intersected in the ABC newsroom's controlled chaos of breaking news and deadlines. The early 1990s had an electrifying combination of journalistic enthusiasm and coffee. For more than 25 years, they've been partners in crime, that is, journalists, and their laughter reverberates throughout the sacred corridors of ABC. Despite not having children, they are adored advisors to many aspiring journalists. Don Lemon and Tim Malone. Renowned journalist Don Lemon has been a major player in the field since 2006. Some people would be startled to learn that, despite his reputation for covering important news topics and speaking out for marginalized populations, he had previously believed that he would never be able to celebrate a romance or even contemplate getting married publicly. However, Tim Malone later emerged. Since then, Don and his accomplished New York real estate agent have been in a serious relationship that began in the Hamptons. After receiving widespread media attention in 2016, their love story became an engagement 3 years later. Chris Cuomo and Christina Cuomo. Chris Cuomo is a television journalist anchor for News Nation located in New York. Before joining Cuomo Primetime in 2018, the former co-host helmed the New Day morning program from 2013 to 2018. Christina was especially taken to Chris's feeling of service when they coincided 1998 at an art event. Christina arrived an hour late for their wedding, but everything went well in the end. And on November 24, 2001, in Southampton, the pair exchanged vows. Since then, the couple has expanded their family to include 3 children, making them the model of the ideal family. Pierce Brosnan and Keely Smith. Pierce Brosnan, who plays the lead in the movie GoldenEye, is one of the few individuals who finds true love a second time. Following the passing of his first spouse, Cassandra Harris, he developed feelings for Keely Smith. During a trip to Mexico in 1994, the journalist Smith and the actor who acted in the heist film Thomas Crown Affair crossed paths. The pair were married in 2001, having dated for 7 years. They've now welcomed Paris and Dylan, their 2 boys. In 2022, Brosnan starred in Black Adam and King's Daughter and demonstrated a flawless work-life balance. Mark Harmon and Pam Dober. Since 2003, Mark Harmon has portrayed Leroy Gibbs, a special agent in the CBS procedural show NCIS. In addition to his lengthy career, he's very successful in his marriage to fellow actor Pam Dober. In the early 1980s, the couple got to know one another via common acquaintances and later wed in a small ceremony. Actress Dober, who previously played in Mork and Mindy, co-starred as seasoned journalist Marcy Warren on NCIS in 7 episodes in 2021 with her spouse. Sean Harmon, their oldest son, has a minor role in the program in which he portrays a younger version of his father. Allison Camarda and Tim Lewis. Allison Camarda and Tim Lewis first met at a New York diner in 1998 through a common acquaintance. In 2002, after 4 years of courtship, they spoke their vows at a charming wedding in Nantucket. Soon after, they had a boy in 2007 and twin girls in 2005, expanding their family. Together, the couple experienced the highs and lows of parenthood, with their love serving as a steady rock in the middle of raising 3 kids. As a CNN anchor, Allison thrives in the spotlight, while Tim would rather be more quiet. He's a prosperous private equity investor who helps Allison in her profession and provides a solid base for their family. Robin Roberts and Amber Lane. Imagine yourself on a blind date in 2005 with coffee cups clinking and laughter resonating. An immediate spark ignited between Amber Lane, the massage therapist with a relaxing aura, and Robin Roberts, the dazzling anchor with eyes that glisten like morning dew. The talk flowed easily like a beloved song that only plays the best bits. 18 years of steady support and silent strength vanished like morning mist. Together, they overcame life's challenges and rejoiced in small and large victories. They decided to take their romance to the next level in 2023 and exchange vows outside. A lifetime of love promised 2 radiant smiles and 2 white dresses. Katie Kurick and John Molnar. As a well-known anchorwoman, Katie Kurick has been a household name for decades. She's worked as an assignment editor for CNN and as a presenter for the 3 major U.S. television networks. Kurick appeared on Jeopardy as a guest host in 2021, the first female presenter of the renowned program. Kurick met John Molnar shortly after the passing of her first husband, John Monahan III, and the two fell in love right away. They were introduced via a mutual acquaintance, got engaged in 2013, and exchanged vows in 2014. As a senior advisor for a financial business, Molnar enjoys cooking, reading, and spending time with his wife. Briana, Keeler, and Fernando Luhan. At a happy hour at work, CNN personality Briana got to know Green Beret Fernando Luhan. Touched, she attempted to introduce him to a friend who subsequently agreed to be a bridesmaid. Facebook made Briana's loan status public after a year. Fernando was enamored and got a dinner appointment, and their dialogue flowed easily. He proposed during the July 4th fireworks, then had to change his plans as Briana's mother passed away. In 2017, on a sultry New Year's Eve in Las Vegas, they tied the knot in a hurried ceremony. Antonio, their 2018-born baby, and Teddy, Fernando's kid from a previous relationship, made up their mixed family. Derrick Henry and Adriana Rivas. The Tennessee Titans' outstanding running back, Derrick Henry, is friends with Adriana Rivas for a long time off-field. The two have been dating since 2016, even though they're unmarried. Their love reached a new level when they welcomed Valentina Allure as their first child in May 2020. They shared their game days and family moments on social media. Despite having a small social media following, Adriana, who graduated from the University of Texas, balances seclusion with peeks into their shared lives. Their bond gives Derrick's storied NFL career a human face and emphasizes the support network underpinning his sporting accomplishments. Jesse Waters and Emma DeGiovanni. The love story between Emma DeGiovanni, a former producer, and outspoken Fox News personality Jesse Waters started in the network's hallways, but wasn't without its share of controversy. Their paths met when Emma served as an associate producer on Jesse's program in 2017. Sparks ignited, and they acknowledged having an affair, which caused Jesse to split up with his ex-wife. The media was shocked by the affair. Following Jesse's divorce in 2019, the pair immediately became engaged. They were married in a grandiose ceremony in December 2019, had their first kid in 2021, and then had a second child in April 2023, a daughter. Jalen Hurts and Bree Burrows. As the romantic duo in the sports world, Jalen Hurts and Bree Burrows have carved out a place for themselves by navigating their relationship through the highs and lows of celebrity. When they were both attending the University of Alabama in 2015, where Jalen excelled as a quarterback, their narrative began. Although they've avoided the spotlight, their relationship has been a well-kept secret, with glimpses of their sporadic courtship dating back to 2016. They've established themselves as prominent figures on social media, often sharing snippets of their journey both online and at events, demonstrating the need for a strong support network for any successful athlete. Peyton Manning and Ashley Manning. Off the field, Peyton Manning's wife, Ashley, kept his heart as he ruled the NFL. A lovely summer day before his college years, the two met. They were introduced by a kind neighbor, and even though Ashley thought the pastel outfit was odd, their connection clicked. Their love was growing across state lines, and college couldn't keep them apart. After their marriage in 2001, their family grew double when their darling twins, Marshall and Mosley, were born 10 years later. The Mannings are a formidable squad both on and off the field. Ashley, a woman boss, easily combines business and charity. Jason Kelce and Kylie Kelce. On and off the field, center Jason Kelce of the Philadelphia Eagles and former professional soccer player Kylie Kelce Manning are a formidable duo. They met on the dating app Tinder in 2011, which is how their love story started. Despite their initial reservations, they had a great connection and quickly fell in love. They were married in a dreamy wedding in 2015, and their family quickly grew when Wyatt, their first daughter, was born in 2018. Elliott and Knox followed in 2020 and 2022. The pleased parents often post endearing snippets of their family life on social media. Magic Johnson and Cookie Johnson. The romance between Magic and Cookie Johnson started at a Michigan State University party in 1977. Magic, the basketball player, immediately fell in love with Cookie, a student. As they started dating, they fell in love right away. Magic's family was initially against the marriage, but they were united in marriage in 1991 and have been together ever since. Along with her husband, Cookie Johnson is a philanthropist and wealthy entrepreneur who co-founded the Magic Johnson Foundation. They're proud parents and have 2 children, Elisa and Irvin III. Magic and Cookie continue to be an inspiration today as they celebrate over 30 years of marriage based on love, resiliency, and unfailing support. Charles Barkley and Maureen Blumhardt. The fact that Charles Barkley and Maureen Blumhardt have been married since 1989 is a lovely way to highlight their close relationship, which started while Barkley was a player for the Philadelphia 76ers in the middle of the 1980s. Their romantic journey began easily enough. They met and became close friends. Barkley was well known in the NBA, but Maureen appreciated him for his true self and looked beyond the celebrity. Their enduring marriage was founded on this sincere bond. Christina, the couple's only child, has also brought happiness and affection into their life. Charles and Maureen have been a team through thick and thin, overcoming obstacles and sharing triumphs. Ginger Z and Ben Aaron. Imagine 2 meteors hurling through the media cosmos, their trajectories coming together in a brilliant show of humor and exploration. That's essentially Ben Aaron, the affable news anchor, and Ginger Z, the brave weather fighter. Their love story started in 2012, a fortuitous meeting at a charity event, generating an immediate bond. After 10 years, their relationship is stronger than before. They hitched the wedding in 2014, a seaside ceremony as bright as their personality. Adrian and Miles, 2 energetic youngsters, quickly brought joy and dirty shoes into their lives. They share a roof and a love for storytelling, adventure, and weather jokes, of course. Dan Abrams and Florinka Pezzenti. A dynamic couple who discovered love in the most unusual places are Dan Abrams, the legal eagle with a knack for deconstructing complicated cases, and Florinka Pezzenti, the former reality TV star turned PR genius. An unexpected friendship was established in 2009 by a fortuitous meeting via a common acquaintance. Imagine the following scenario. The glitzy world of fashion and the fast-paced legal commentary would be merging. Nevertheless, their uniqueness turned into a strength. Dan was grounded by Florinka's unfailing support. Their love story is still going strong more than 10 years later, with 2 gorgeous children, Everett and Eva. They've created a life full of fun, celebrated victories, and endured storms. Ezekiel Elliott and Hallie Woodward. Football running back Ezekiel Elliott played for the Dallas Cowboys for 7 seasons until having his contract dropped in 2023. But during his tenure with the Cowboys, he was a 2-time All-Pro and 3-time Pro Bowl pick. Later that year, he signed a contract with the New England Patriots. When Ezekiel isn't practicing or competing, he hangs out with Hallie Woodward, his girlfriend. Hallie was a member of the J.J. Williams track and field squad. They both enjoy athletics and attend Pierce High School in Richardson. Additionally, the pair don't often appear in pictures together since they want to keep their relationship low-key. Drew Brees and Brittany Dudchenko. For a reason, Drew Brees is registered as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. He played with the New Orleans Saints for most of his 20 seasons in the National Football League, and he still maintains the record for the most consecutive games with a touchdown throw. He's also been committed to his college sweetheart, Brittany Dudchenko, since 2003, when they sealed the marriage despite the pressure of such a spotlighted job. Together, they're the parents of 4 kids. Additionally, Drew discussed how retirement enabled him to become a more devoted spouse and parent in a 2022 interview with US Weekly. Aaron Donald and Erica Donald. 2014 was the start of Aaron Donald's NFL career. He now plays for the LA Rams. In addition, he's won 3 times as Defensive Player of the Year, ranking him with other football greats like Lawrence Taylor and J.J. Watt. Football defensive linemen would rather keep things quiet about his romantic life than reveal anything about his life as a sports star. Therefore, the fact that he's married to Erica is not well known. Together, they gave birth to a boy in 2021. Additionally, Aaron disclosed that he'd finished his communications degree at the University of Pittsburgh a year before. Eli Manning and Abby McGrew. Eli Manning and Abby McGrew are key to maintaining connections within the football community. He played for the NFL for 16 seasons, guiding the New York Giants to 2 Super Bowl triumphs over the New England Patriots dynasty as an underdog at that period. Before saying "I do" in 2008, Eli and Abby got to know one another in 2002 while attending the University of Mississippi. The former football quarterback has made it apparent how much he loves his partner since he walked down the aisle. In addition, he insisted that his wife and children were his rock during his 2019 retirement news conference. LeBron James and Savannah James. One of the best players in professional basketball history is LeBron James, sometimes known as King James. After all, he's won 2 gold medals in the Olympics and 4 NBA titles while competing for the U.S. national team. In 2023, he and the Lakers won the NBA Cup for the first time. Since 2013, LeBron and Savannah James have been wed. The two initially crossed paths when LeBron was a sophomore and the professional interior designer was a sophomore in high school. In the present day, they're one of the most powerful couples in the sports industry, having raised 3 children between them. Patrick Mahomes and Brittany Matthews. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is the first player to win both the NFL MVP and Super Bowl MVP awards in the same season since Kurt Warner in 1999. He's now in the same group as Joe Montana and Tom Brady thanks to the 2022 victory. However, Patrick is happy about other things outside football these days. While both freshmen at White House High School in Texas, Patrick and Brittany Matthews fell in love. Brittany was a founder and co-owner of the Kansas City Current and a former forward in women's soccer. In addition to being married in 2022, the couple is parents to 2 kids. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce is the 6th tight end in NFL history to exceed 10,000 career receiving yards. He plays tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Because of his partnership with international sensation Taylor Swift, he's also regarded as one of the most well-known guys in pop culture. In July 2023, Travis expressed his interest in Taylor in a podcast episode, New Heights. However, reports of their affair were not verified until September of that year when she attended Travis's game at Arrowhead Stadium. And they create a formidable combination, especially in light of their relative prominence in the sports and music industries. Tom Brady and Irina Shayk. One of the biggest names in football is Tom Brady. He's the only quarterback in NFL history to have been selected to 2 all-decade teams and to have won a Super Bowl in 3 decades. He was a quarterback for the NFL. After divorcing Gisele Bündchen in 2022, it was difficult to think Tom would ever find love again. However, he disproved his doubters by starting a relationship with supermodel Irina Shayk. When the two initially connected at a mutual friend's wedding in Italy in 2023, there was no turning back. Aaron Rodgers and Mallory Edens. One of the most gifted quarterbacks of all time is Aaron Rodgers, who plays quarterback for the New York Jets. In addition to being the 4-time recipient of the Best NFL Player Award, he leads the NFL in touchdowns to interceptions during the regular season. On the other hand, Mallory Edens is a model and former athlete who's the daughter of Wes Edens, one of the principal owners of the Milwaukee Bucks. They were only acquaintances, even though she and Aaron had often crossed paths. Everything changed in 2023 when a close insider disclosed that they'd started dating. Ben Roethlisberger and Ashley Harlan. Former football player Ben Roethlisberger, sometimes called Big Ben, spent 18 seasons as a quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not only is he one of the 6 quarterbacks in the NFL to have defeated at least 31 of the 32 teams in the league, but he's also one of the most prolific passers ever. Ben is also quite successful in the romantic department. He's been married to medical assistant Ashley Harlan since 2011. During an NFL training camp in 2005, Ashley's brother introduced her to Ben, and the two immediately hit it off. Together, they're parents of 3 kids. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham. Oprah Winfrey, the TV icon, has influenced many women for decades. She's been with a guy for a long time, even though you'd never hear her speak enthusiastically about getting married. Oprah's been with successful novelist and educator Sted Graham since 1986, and their relationship defies expectations. Despite the dramatic turn their love lives took when she turned down Stedman's proposal, the two have always had a friendship that strikes a balance between respect, mutual support, and individual freedom. They both now acknowledge that their relationship may not have lasted if they had been married. The couple also has decided against having children and finding contentment in their careers. Rachel Ray and John M. Cusimano. The love romance of renowned celebrity chef and television personality Rachel Ray and her equally captivating spouse, John M. Cusimano, is reminiscent of a classic tale. The pair met in a manner reminiscent of a love film, and they've been together for more than 20 years. They met for the first time at the birthday celebration of a mutual friend who had been attempting to set them up for over a year. Amid a group of taller individuals, Rachel and John, neither very tall, humbly caught sight of one another. They were married in 2005, and their fortuitous encounter sparked an intense relationship they've discussed daily since. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon